السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا مرحبا. Welcome guys. My name is Dr. Zaman and this is a live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself, having a wonderful time. Right, so nice hot day today outside. I think it's the hottest day we've had so far this year. So it's about 22 degrees Celsius. Nice, sunny. It's been sunny since morning. In the morning I was sitting outside in the nice sun enjoying the rays. Okay, anyway. Right. Your question and answers. Wa alaikum assalam, Muhammad Hussein. How are you? Enjoying yourself? Right, let's go to Curious Cat. Let's check. And remember today, because it's Ramadan, the question and answers are not going to be that long. So I'll try to answer as many as I can. And then hopefully, inshallah. By the way, tomorrow, inshallah, is Surah Hujarat. So I've got a talk tomorrow in the afternoon in Derby. And then I've got, hopefully I should get it back. I should get back for Surah Hujarat. All right, let's check out the questions here then. So, let's go. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum. I have two really short questions. First, is it haram to be friends with non-Muslims or Christians, Jews, etc.? I see something about them. Wassalam. No, it's not haram to be friends with them. Second, is the raffling of tickets, straws, etc. to pick something out permissible? Question 2. It depends how the raffle works. Can you give more details? I need more details about this. Otherwise, I won't be able to answer it. Oh, mashallah, aspiring cog neuroscientist. Jazakallah khair for your kind donation. May Allah bless you immensely in this month and put barakah in your time and your health and your ibadah and your wealth. I mean, Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah, thank you for your kind donation. Means a lot, as you guys know. Running a YouTube channel and making all these videos and all the kind of costs that it incurs. It just add up. So Jazakallah khair. Means a lot, guys. Thank you very much. Allah bless you. Right, let's look at the next question then. Right, I was praying Tarawih and I wasn't sure if I gave salam after the second rakat or not. I got up and recited Bismillah, which made me think I didn't give salam. Was it okay to sit back down and give salam or just recite at-tahiyyat and then do sajda sahw? Salam, if you stood up, then if you did not give at-tahiyyat, then you would need to do sajda sahw. Otherwise, it would be fine to sit and give salam. Okay. Yeah, so basically, if a person is praying 2 rakat al-nafil and they get up, if they've done at-tahiyyatullahi also, they're already all, and they forgot to give salam and they got up, then it's fine. You just sit down, you just give salam. But if you haven't read at-tahiyyat, then you have to sit back down and you have to read it and then do sajda sahw. I sometimes get pus-filled spots and they leak on my clothes through the day. Is it okay to pray in those clothes? After a few days, the pus stops and then it's blood. You should clean the pus off your clothes to pray. If I have started my salah with the Imam, but all of a sudden there is a space in the saf directly in front of me, am I allowed to go forward whilst in salah, or will my salah be broken? And does this answer? Yes, you can move forward in small steps. Okay, if I have joined Tarawih Salah in the second rakat, do I have to make up for that second rakat after the Imam does Salam? Or does that only apply for Farad Salat? Yes, you will need to make it up after the Imam gives Salam as usual. Right, let's check out some questions here. Rona as well. What of the habit of the Prophet ﷺ to instantly break his fast after hearing a small part of the adhan? That's what we understand. Aspiring neuroscientist. Assalamu alaikum. Ahla wa sahlan. Jazakallah khair for your kind donation. Really means a lot. May Allah bless you immensely in this dunya and akhirah. Assalamu alaikum. I sold somebody an item. He still has to pay me. Will this be in zakat? So you sold him the item. What kind of item was it? Did you buy the item with the intention of selling it, or was it just a personal possession that you sold? What was it exactly? Did you buy it with the intention of selling? If you bought it with the intention of selling, then you'll have to give zakat on that money. If you didn't buy it with the intention of selling, if it was your personal possession that you're using and you just sold it, they owe you money, then you don't have to give zakat on it. If there is a Quran competition and the person memorizes surah for that competition, is the niyyah proper? Allah knows best. Siraj, ahlan wa sahlan. Is it necessary to rub the body when doing ghusl? No, it's not necessary, but you must ensure that all parts of the body, all dry parts of the body have been made wet. After number one, we do istinja for that impure part, but would that also include the back passage as only number one? No, you don't have to do the back passage. If a person has a wet dream night but struggle making ghusl as everyone is sleeping, would a wudu? So no, you'd have to pray, do ghusl. Yeah, you'd have to do full ghusl. I mean, I don't know why the ghusl would wake up everyone in the house. All right. If I normally read my witr, this is the Curious Cat one. If I normally read my witr the Hanafi way and I do Tarawih at a Shafi masjid, is it okay to just sit at the back until they're done and not pray it? I also want to read in the last. Yes, you can do your witr at home later on. Yes, you can do your witr at home later on. Salam, if I close a fast at 4:59, but it was actually 4:56, is as I generally misread timetable for day before. Salam, if there is a timetable in your area that allows 4:59 on that day, then it will be okay. Otherwise, you will need to make up that fast. Yeah, Allah. Right. Okay, that one's done. Okay, let's check out some questions here. Right. If a woman wants to sit in the Sunnah for the last 10 days of Ramadan, however, she's breastfeeding, so not fasting, is that i'tikaf still valid? It will not be considered to be a Sunnah i'tikaf. Yeah, for the Sunnah i'tikaf, there has to be a fast, according to Hanafis. So it would not be considered to be. You can sit there i'tikaf, you can get the benefits of seclusion, but it won't be counted as doing the i'tikaf. Yeah, that would require for a person to be in a fasting state. Ahmad R. Ahlan wa sahlan wa alaikum assalam. Any particular reason why is it called Surah Kafirun and not Surah Kafirin? Because it starts off with Ya ayyuhal kafirun. So this is what we call i'rab hikai. So I don't know, Ahmad R, if you've come across in Nahu i'rab hikai. So i'rab hikai is basically where you freeze the word as it is and you don't make any changes to it. And wherever it appears in a sentence, it's like in inverted commas. So it's because it starts off with Surah Al-Kafirun, so it's called Surah Al-Kafirun. Also, she has to exit the room to prepare meals for the baby, etc. Will that invalidate itikaf? Yeah, so like I said, it won't be counted as an itikaf. Yeah, as a legal itikaf. It will be counted as seclusion, but not as a legal itikaf because that would require fasting. For the Fajr prayer, do we recite Al-Kafirun first and then Ikhlas? It's up to you, whatever you want to recite. Siraj, ahlan wa sahlan. When in tashahhud, is it sinful if the thumb is left loose facing the same direction as the index finger? No, it's fine. There's various. I've made a video on the various way of where you put your thumb. So you can put you can put your thumb like this, or like this. Yeah, these are 3 different ways. Can a woman go to Umrah without a Maharam if it's in a group of women? Possibly, yeah. So if there's a reliable group of women, trustworthy, then possibly yes, as long as her safety is guaranteed. 5 rule. Wa alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. Ameen, ameen. Beautiful dua. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you're well. 5 rule. I haven't seen for a while. Exop, assalamu alaikum. If you grow hair out long, is it okay to thin your hair out if it's too thick? I guess so. Are you a man? Are you a woman asking this question? Is the punishment for disrespecting one's own parents the same as disrespecting? I have no idea. Allah knows. Okay, let's have a look at these then. Apologies if the last question had been answered before. I am in Birmingham City and I was supposed to finish at 4:56, but was 3 minutes out, 4:59, and was genuine mistake. Yeah, sorry. Sheikh, does saying astaghfirullah in your head instead of out loud count as istighfar? Yes. But uttering it on the tongue is the way of the Sunnah. Right. Assalamu. I apologize. This question has been asked before. If I was arranging a small private Tarawih with some friends in a house and everyone there was okay with it, then would it be permissible to complete the whole Quran multiple times during Tarawih? Yes. Salam. Yes, it would be permissible. Every time I lift my hands to make dua, I feel as though my hands are getting really heavy and huge. I also feel as though either my face or body is turning away from the Qibla. It really freaks me out. Any ideas? I have no idea at all. Sorry. Maybe get yourself checked with the doctor first and then maybe with a reliable Raqi. Okay, let's check some questions here. These are all Rona's questions. Is it sunnah to sleep with wudu? Depends what you mean by sunnah. Do you mean is it rewarding? Male. So just generally regarding haircut scissors, yes, all haircuts are permissible, guys. Remember, I told you this so many times. All haircuts are the ones that's prohibited. The Hanafis, the qaza that's prohibited is when you shave your head and you leave the size of 3 fingers or hair, a patch of 3 fingers, or you imitate the hairstyle of a different religion. So like the Jews where they have their locks on their side, or Hindus that might have like a little plait at the back. Those kind of things, those are prohibited. Otherwise, haircuts are permissible. Can you drop your kuduri that explains whether istinja is a component of wudu? Yes, if you go to my kuduri, kuduri. Istinja. Qazi, alaikum assalam, ahla wa sahla, long time no see, my brother Qazi. Which madrasa is the best in the UK for Alimiya? Probably, I don't know, Sufa Institute, I would say. Yeah, but it has to be on site, not online. Will the Prophet make wudu before sleeping or recommend it? There's no hadith that he ever recommended it for everyone. But there is a hadith that says that the Prophet ﷺ would regularly go to sleep, and some say that he used to have wudu, and some don't mention that. So it's good. It's good to be in a state of wudu. It's good. It's a good thing. There's no specific reward attached to it. What about South Africa? I don't know about South Africa. You'll have to find out yourself about South Africa. If anyone knows about South Africa madrasas, please help Brother Qazi. Arza wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Okay, let's just check some more of these questions. Okay, all the questions in. Right. Is it permissible to read the Quran in Tarawih? Are you holding a physical copy in the hand? So I've answered this question before, my beloved brothers and sisters. So Tarawih. So I'll explain this one. I've got a video for it, so I'll give you the video. Here is the video. This out. Yeah, Allah. What's your opinion on online alim courses? I'm currently attending one that's by Mufti Saiful Islam. From my experience, online courses are problematic because number one, most students who do online courses, they get distracted, right? Number two, most students who do online courses do not get the benefit of being right in front of a teacher. And you're probably thinking, well, is there really any benefit in being right in front of the teacher physically? Yes, there is. You'll experience it for yourself, because if you get more motivation, you get more sort of like experience with being in a classroom. And I think the third is the online students. The teacher is limited to how much they can interact with the student. It all depends. I mean, this is from my experience. I can't say this for all online. I don't know. You would have to test what it would be like face to face versus online to be able to tell. From most of the people that I have taught online, I've found this, that a lot of them lose motivation after a while. After a few months, they lose motivation. They unfortunately, these things happen, and they don't really pick up. They don't pick up as much as unless it's like 1-to-1. Then that's different. 1-to-1 is different. Is there any staying facilities in a Sufa madrasa? No, unfortunately, you'll have to rent your own accommodation for that. Is watching a bunch of Islamic lectures in Ramadan rewarding? Hopefully. If a person guilts another person into giving them something like food or donations but doesn't force them, is that food or donation permissible? So yeah, if there's no rida, then this is wrong. People that do it this way, they shouldn't do this. Yeah, they shouldn't do it like this. People should not force other people to give charity. But obviously, a person themselves should know that giving charity is a rewarding thing themselves anyway. Right, I think all the questions are done. Would you advise a person who's learning Quran to have a physical teacher? I would say physical teacher, 100%. Nothing can replace a physical teacher. Nothing can ever replace a physical teacher. It doesn't matter how much online you have. Physical teacher is always, because there's this like physical like connection the teacher has with the student, and it's more sort of like tailored for that particular individual as well. If a person has wronged someone but knows that apologizing will deter the situation, what should he do? It all depends. All depends. They should try to apologize to them. Go to them, apologize. Is there such a thing as bid'ah hasana in the Hanafi madhab? If not, does it exist in other madhabs? What, Zob, you tell me, what is your understanding of bid'ah hasana? You tell me, then I can explain to you, because I think a lot of people have a misconception about bid'ah hasana. I've actually done a video on this, in fact, and you can check that video out. Then you can ask me, inshallah. Crash course on bid'ah. Yeah, it's a bit long, but inshallah it'll be good for you. Maryam alaykum assalam. Regarding having a blood test when fasting, you said you can keep the fast, but if exhausted, etc., can break, but 2 bottles of blood come out. Is it still wise to fast? I don't know. Different people's bodies work differently. If your body is weak, yeah, if your body is weak, uh, then obviously then you might be advised to break your fast. And if your body is capable, some people can have 2 bottles of blood taken from them. Depends how much a bottle is. And that person might be able to fast as well. So it all depends on a person's ability, strength, etc. So I would say if you have taken a blood test and you find extremely tired, then you can break your fast. Extremely exhausting, you find it very difficult to continue a day, you feel extremely weak. But only if you feel really extremely weak, not just you just feel a bit tired and that's it. So sometimes you might feel tired, you can go to sleep and you feel better afterwards. You might take a shower, you feel better afterwards. Bid'ah Hasana like speakers in a masjid. Yeah, it all depends on what you mean by Bid'ah Hasana. Like, is this Bid'ah Hasana? Is like me speaking online Bid'ah Hasana? Different people have a different understanding. Is cheese that is taken from an animal that was not slaughtered Islamically? If you can explain to me, Rona, how the cheese is taken from that animal. If you can explain to me, then I'll be able to explain to you. Okay, I think all the questions are done, guys. Anyway, guys, Jazakallah khair. This will be the last live stream that I'll be doing. And then possibly next, because the last 10 days are going to start. Usually in the last 10 days, I don't do live streams. So in the last 10 days, inshallah, I'm going to be in Masjid Aqsa, hopefully. I'll do some live streams, but they won't be question and answer live streams. They'll just be maybe showing you around Masjid Aqsa, maybe just some tafsir ones. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. I will see you guys next time, and make dua for me, inshallah, for this journey. And don't forget, tomorrow is going to be Surah Al-Hujurat. Right, so I'll be going through Surah Al-Hujurat, inshallah. And stay safe, guys. Take care, and have a wonderful Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.